So if this is your first time joining in, this is African Women in AI. This is an association of women who are passionate, who are enthusiastic about artificial intelligence and blockchain. So basically today we are going to have our speaker from all the way from Kenya, Valerie Malesi, and she's an awesome lady. She's going to talk about AI automation. She's a computer science student studying from Maseno University. And she's going to talk about AI automation and prompt engineering. So as she's almost joining in, so let's all introduce ourselves. Let's have at least like 2 people or 3 people to introduce themselves. Let's have an ice break, something to spice up before the main speaker joins in. Those who have just joined in, you're most welcome. Kindly type in the chat where you're coming from, your name, and where you're coming from. I can see Mrs. Grace Oyedekun from Nigeria. You're welcome. Then I can see Vanessa from Ghana. You're most welcome. Onathi from South Africa. You're most welcome. Then I'm also seeing Mary Muthoni from Kenya. You're most welcome. I'm seeing over 17 people. Come on, guys. Let's introduce each other. Don't be shy. Be women of confidence. Let's introduce each other. Don't be shy. Kenyans in the building. Ghanaians, where are you? Nigerians, where are you? Rwandese, where are you? South Africans, where are you? We're 19 people now. You're most welcome, everyone. Wow, Kenya is topping up the number. I love that. I love the energy. I love the energy. Wow. I love the energy. Karibu Kenyans. Karibu, karibu, karibu. Kenyans, this is your day to shine. The speaker is from Kenya. Yes, Unathi, say something.
Hi, ladies. I hope you're good. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Unati Bengwana. I'm the South Africa country lead for Africa Women in AI. Pleased to be here, and I'm happy that the ladies, and I know sometimes the gentlemen join us in these meetings. Everyone is welcome, as knowledge is not gender based, and can't wait for the training. Thank you.
Thank you, Unathi. Thank you. That was a nice introduction. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. When the speaker joins in during her presentation, if you have any questions, you kindly type in the chat so that I can read a few so that you can answer them so that we catch up on time. So feel free. Where Tanzanians, where South Africans? I'm only saying Unathi. Unathi, where are your people?
It's
Hi.
a holiday, it's a long weekend in South Africa. So most of the time in Easter, a lot of people travel. I think that's why South African people might not be here, or it can only be few of them.
Oh yeah, you're right. The Easter holiday.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Dora. Or should I
Hi.
say Doro? Hi, everybody. Hi, Treaty. It's nice to have you here. Hi, everybody. Happy Easter, by the way. Happy Easter. Dora is still going to be the one to do everything, right? But I just wanted to chit chat with everybody. How are we doing? I see some people coming in. Right. Yeah, happy Easter. Mary says happy Easter. So what's the plan for Easter? Yeah. I heard Pretty say people are on holidays and they travel. I thought it was only in Nigeria that they do that. So in other countries they in other African countries they do that too. So where do you
The
guys
Easter
travel to your village?
the Easter is actually international. It's broad.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Oh wow. It's just now that I realized that. Hi, hi, Nabuto. I hope I got that right. Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'm
But
still trying to learn everybody's language. I would come up here and speak in Ghanaian. What do you guys speak in Ghana?
actually, I'm not Ghanaian. Me, I'm Ugandan,
Okay.
but I'm
The
just one.
Uganda. Okay. What do you guys speak in Uganda?
In Uganda, we say Jebaleko. That's our main language, Uganda.
Wow,
Yeah.
that sounds like I got speaking tongues there. Jabarako. All right, I'm learning.
But then in Ghana, they say it is saying that's when you're saying hello and then you reply a yeah.
Okay, so
Dorothy, you're Ugandan?
Yeah, I'm Ugandan.
Wow, I didn't
so
know.
you see,
Come on, Grace, I told you.
so we're discovering things on this call, which is it's quite nice. I like that we're discovering things. All right, so I'm seeing people in the chat box saying something. Okay, someone said that they speak English and what I see that.
Swahili. Swahili.
Oh, okay. Okay, for you guys, you guys speak Swahili. I know
Yeah,
Kenyans speak Swahili. They speak Swahili. Is Swahili
yeah.
like the general thing?
Kenya and Tanzania speak Swahili because we are all in the East African community.
Oh, wow!
Yeah,
Just learned that. I just learned something. So okay. Oh, okay. She said Kenyans speak English and
Swahili.
Kiswahili. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. All right, so everybody, you're all welcome. You're all welcome after a very long time. It seems like it was a lot of time, but you're all welcome. Thank you guys for joining again. Right, so Dora is here for us. Right, we're waiting for our speaker, but before then, I said let's try to make it even more engaging. So, what have you guys been up to? Right, I think this is the second. Yeah, we're done with Q1. This is Q2, guys. This is Q2, guys. So what have you been doing? What have you been doing? What's innovative thing? Okay, let me start for myself. For me, I have been learning AI automation. So I was very, very, very happy when I saw that, oh, we're coming to learn it again. I'm like, okay, let me see something familiar. It has been scratching my head, I will not lie. So maybe this would this would help to make it even more clear, right? So I'm really, really, really happy that we get to learn this today. So you can put in the comment section what have you been trying to learn, or what are you learning? What are the things you have been up to? Like I know for Pretty, she started like an AI literacy thing, which I totally love. So I've been seeing it, and I was really happy when I saw that she has started and she's doing something, at least trying to make people understand about AI. Because I would not lie to you, there are lots of people who don't understand these things, like a lot of them, a lot of them. So I was really happy to see that she has started her own thing, and she's, making sure everybody knows about it. So you can just, while we just let's just use like 5 minutes, to just mention what are the things that we've been up to, what have you been learning, right? What have you been learning? Because that could also help us influence what we think, it could be a very good feedback for us to also know what we can also help with, like in your learning process, maybe resources and every other thing. So yeah, Grace said that she has been she's building her skills in AI product management, which is very, very, very important. Yeah, very, very important. I've been seeing some things there, and how it's an upcoming skill, but it is very, very, very strong. Product managers are already, they already earn a lot already. So imagine infusing AI into it, because AI products could also be complex, right? And they also need product managers to break these things down and make the flow very great. So good one, Grace. So Dora, what have you been doing? No, let me call Dorothy. Or let me try your other name, right? Nahabi.
Yeah,
Did I get it right? Nahabi.
yeah, you got it right. You got it right.
I got it right. All right. So what have you been up to?
I've been skilling myself in AI, Python for AI in particular.
wow.
It's been challenging, but it's really interesting. I love challenging things.
That's nice. Ooh, that's nice.
So I'm actually like trying to build projects, building my portfolio regarding that. So it's really interesting. It's getting interesting.
All right. All right. That's beautiful. I will not know what this thing you're doing. Is it data science, data analysis, or
Yeah,
machine?
it's a mixture of like prompt engineering with data analysis.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, that's great. So we'll have something to do together, because I also started a data analysis course. I'll soon be done, right? And further to that, teaching us Python, how to
Wow.
use Python and like data analysis. So yeah, so we could learn together. Maybe I'll come and ask you some things too. So we could brainstorm on that together. Who knows what cool products we could create?
Yeah, true.
All right. Okay. So Nabut, I hope I got that right.
Yeah,
Nabuta
but
said that she said that I have been designing compliance and capacity building curriculums for organizations that integrate AI in their workflow. Lots of a lot of data governance as well. Nice. That's nice. We need those people. We need them. We need them a lot. So thank you so much. So I love that we're doing this, right? I love that we're doing this. So by 12:20 we're gonna start. So we just have like roughly 2 minutes. So let's see. Every other person on the call, what have you guys been doing? What are you guys been doing? I would love to know what you have been doing. Let us know now. So you don't know what products you can build with someone, and we'll back
Don't be
you.
shy. Don't be shy. Speak up.
We will back you up. We'll take your products to the ends of the world. We'll cross the 7 seas with you. We carry it on our head. So let us know what you've been doing. Right, what have you been learning? So if you see resources, if we see something that we can send your way, like I think presently I've been seeing a lot of grants for women, especially for women, especially after this, like during the International Women's Day, I was just seeing different grants, entrepreneurs, women building this. I'm like, okay,
Go higher. I don't know if you know.
hi, Cassie. Okay, yes, you are raising your hand. That's fine.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
It's been a while. Hope everyone is doing well.
We're doing great.
We good. We good.
That's nice. Okay, for the meantime, I've been learning how to use Go High Level. I don't know if anyone is having an idea about it. It's an all-in-one CMS where you build websites, automate processes for businesses, but it's mostly used in the US and some part of the Western world. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay, Cassie, that's that's not familiar to me. So maybe we'll bring you on at some point to come teach us what that is.
And
Alright,
it's
but
just that where I work, we had some foreign clients from the US and they use Go High Level. So I had to like learn that and
mm,
stuff related to it.
that's nice. That's really great. So we'll get you on to teach us what that is. Abi, so you guys are very, very who is curious as I am right now. What is high level? Like I just heard that. That's new to me. That's the first time I'm hearing that. What does that mean? Is that a biscuit? Is that a snack?
CMS,
All
a
right.
customer management system.
Okay. All right. So we'll get you on board to help us understand what that is eventually, right? So thank you guys. I'm taking it back to Dorothy. Dorothy, you can take the floor and introduce our speaker. Let's do this thing. Let's do this. Let's learn more about AI automation.
Thank you for that ice break. So back to business. The speaker is now on call, so let's all give our thumbs up to Miss Valerie Malesi, all the way from Kenya, who is our guest speaker. She is a computer science student from studying in Maseno University. She's into AI automation and prompt engineering enthusiast. She's a third-year computer science student with a strong interest in AI automation and prompt engineering. She enjoys learning how technology can be used to solve everyday problems and make work easier and more efficient. So I'm not going to talk so much. We'll tell us everything about herself and what she's going to bring on table. So let's all give our thumbs up to Malesi. Let's welcome her. Karibu, Valerie. Let's welcome her on flow. Let's listen. Let's be attentive. And if you have any questions during the presentation, kindly type them on chat. You're most welcome, Valerie. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you, Dorothy. Yes, so it's a pleasure. It's an honor to be amongst you today. Yeah, as she said, I'm Valerie Malesi, a third-year student at Maseno University. Yes, so I shall be your speaker today. And as she said, I'm an AI automation enthusiast. I love AI automation. It's something that I have just got to learn, last year. it's an interesting skill, quite an interesting skill. It started out as just a tiny interest, but as you learn and you go deeper, yeah, you get quite involved kabisa. So I shall just go straight to sharing my screen. Give me a minute. Screen. Yeah. I'm quite glad that we have so many people from very different countries here. I've had people are doing some amazing things, learning new stuff. I heard about Go High Level and I was like, wow. I had equally looked into something of the sort, but I am yet to get there. So yeah, I'm glad that we are learning something new every single day. So just confirm, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Nice. Thank you. So we shall get right to it. Let me move on to it. Just a minute. Nice. So let's focus on our screen. So our topic today, AI automation. I know it's not entirely a new thing. It's not something new that we are encountering. We've had several workshops to do with it, but the main aim of this workshop, as I was told, is for us to for the people who are curious, they're beginners, have never heard of this AI automation thing. The AI automation, you know, when you hear AI automation and you're like, it's a big thing. What do I do about this thing? Yeah. So the main aim of this entire thing is just to ensure that by the time you finish this session, what you viewed as something really big and couldn't understand is something that you can now understand. So let's get right to it. Our first slide, this is AI automation. So it's a shortcut to you working smarter and earning more. Yes, so slide 2. So what if you could clone yourself? When you say clone yourself, is basically the things you were to do, but you have something, or in this case, an AI doing the tasks that you per se would be doing. So it's more like a dream assistant. We are speaking of, so you imagine you have an assistant who never sleeps, never complains, works 24/7. So that's what AI automation can do for you. And for this AI automation, you don't need to be a tech genius or something of the sort, no. You just need to type a message and use AI, which most of us can do at the moment, because if we are using mobile gadgets, that is our phones, our laptops. So considering we can use them well, then it means you can also use AI very, very well. So at the moment, millions are already doing it. So regular people, it's just not the engineers that are doing this thing. People are already in this space. They're already using AI to save this time and are making real money, because AI automation did not just start today or this year. It has, I'm seeing someone needs some assistance in the messages. Okay, I think Dorothy will handle that. So yeah, as I was saying, it's not something that just began today. It's something that has continuously been happening, something that has continuously been taking place. So yeah, millions are already doing it, and not just the regular people also doing this thing. So not just the engineers. Yeah, so AI is being used to save time and make real money. So how can this be considered? This is for you if you have heard of AI, but you have no idea where to start. So everybody is hyping AI right now. Everyone is saying, use AI to do this, use AI to do that. Yeah, so, but basically we don't have a lot of people telling you exactly in plain English what is happening with this AI, because there's a lot of mystery, and people are still trying to figure it out. Yeah. So next, if you want to earn money online, but you feel overwhelmed, because when you're just stepping into a new career or you're trying to figure things out, you're trying to get a source of income and whatnot, but there's so many options because we are in this age where we are flooded with a lot of information online and a lot of information is available. So AI is giving you a practical path forward. Yeah. And the main thing on AI automation, you're tired of repetitive tasks that are draining your energy. You're copy pasting same emails, doing the same thing over and over, and it gets tired. So also helps with that. And you're curious and you're open, you're trying new things. So you could just be trying this new thing. Yes. So what is AI automation? So first of all, for us to understand what AI automation is, we need to understand the two words separately. So the first thing we'll have is AI. So AI, in full, artificial intelligence, this is computers that can think, learn, and make their own decisions. And automation is doing tasks automatically without you lifting a finger every single time. So when we get to put those words together, that is AI automation. We are using smart tools to do work for you. That is like hiring a robotic assistant to do things for you for almost free. Yes. So for you to get like the picture and better understand this thing, it's like Google Maps. So Google Maps equaling to AI is like every time Google Map finds you the fastest route, so you avoid traffic in real time. And that is an example of AI working for you. We can have Netflix suggestions. You get to be recommended a show that you actually want to watch. It has studied your preferences and in turn gives you recommendations for shows that you can watch. And then since this is what AI is doing, or rather has been doing once it was introduced, now AI automation is basically going an extra mile, going a bit further. So AI automation, it will write for you your emails, it will create for you content. This is AI doing these tasks, writing the emails, creating the content, answering the questions, and so much more. So you're already living with AI, but in short, you just want to make it work for you now. So implementing the process where AI is now working for you. So now that we've said we are putting this AI to work. So how does this AI automation thing work? What is the basic thing that is happening? The steps that are taking place? Yes. So these steps that are taking place, it can be seen as three very simple steps that are taking place. So the first thing will be the trigger. So the trigger, we'll see later on as I'll be introducing you to the tools. There are tools like Make, N8N, and Zapier. These tools have been created in such a way that they aid in the workflows, like you creating these AI automation workflows. And what are the basic steps that are taking place in each workflow that you'll be doing, each automation workflow? So the most important things in an automation workflow will first have the trigger. So the trigger is something happens to start the process, just as the name says. That's the trigger. You're doing something that will begin or launch the process. And then after the process has begun, we have our system understanding what the output, the input, it processes the input. Let's say you are launching this thing first, and then there's a task that AI is now doing. This is in the case where AI has been integrated into your workflow, because there are times that you will not have AI, the AI modules integrated into your workflow, but still have other apps connected. But this is when AI is integrated into your workflow, you have the system understanding the processes and the input. So an example would be, it is reading and preparing the responses for you. So you triggered, and that is the message was received. Let's say a message was received, you're receiving a message from perhaps your email or WhatsApp or either platform that you love to use. And then your AI is reading and preparing that response. So it has read the message that you have received, and now it is preparing a response. And once that response has been prepared, we now move to the third step. And the third step is the action. So what happens in the action step? So the system is performing a final task automatically. So after it has read the message, perhaps a customer sent a message to you, and AI is understanding what is this message about, and then it now moves to the action step, and it sends back a reply to the customer. So the customer gets feedback and the customer gets a reply. So yes, the 3-step highlighted. Yeah, so the example, message received, AI processes, response sent. So what are these things that AI can actually do? What are the examples of these things that AI can do for us as human beings? How can it soften our work? How can it soften the processes for us? So AI can do the content and writing. This is where it is writing blogs, blog posts, articles, drafting emails and newsletters, creating social media captions, summarizing long documents in seconds, something that would have previously taken us hours for you as a human being to go through and in turn come up with a summary, but it does this in seconds. And when it comes to the creative and business tasks, we have creating images, logos, and graphics, and answering customer questions. This is in the case of chatbots. Chatbots can also feature there, translating languages instantly, scheduling posts, and generating reports. All these things, all in all, AI can be doing this. Sorry. Then yeah, what are the benefits? The main benefits, or rather, what would encourage you to take up AI automation? What would encourage you to place AI automation or put it amongst your day-to-day life, or what is it doing to help you out? So the benefits, the first benefit we are having, it gives you your time back. So let's say in 20 minutes with AI automation, you're able to write a social media post, something that like a full week worth of social media content, you can write it in just 20 minutes with AI. That is with proper prompting, some nice prompt engineering here and there. You can come up with a full week's worth of social media content within just 20 minutes, something that previously, if you were to do as a human by yourself, would take a lot of time. And then you can have 100 customer emails. Imagine moving from one customer email to another, to another, to another. As a human, manually, it would take a lot of time, but you can use only 10 seconds per email if you are to use AI. So that is more or less like 80% time saved. So the task that you used to take hours now take minutes. You're freeing up your focus from some tasks that do not necessarily need to take too long. And now you can focus and use that time on other areas of your business, looking to how you can grow your income further, what areas of your business can be improved. So the time can be redirected elsewhere. This being a very, very important benefit that AI automation gives us. So we have benefits number 2. Work becomes easier. So you won't find, as a human being, you don't necessarily have every single skill that is out there. You don't know every single thing. There's something that you do not know. So let's say you have no writing skills. You don't know anything about writing. So you don't necessarily need to get a writer to produce this good content. Rather, you can get the AI to handle the words and you just guide the direction. So another thing to remember is, as much as AI is this very, very vital thing and very amazing thing that is coming up, but then at the end of the day, it's still a tool. And tools need people operating them. So we are saying here that you don't necessarily have to guide the direction. Let's say you're writing a blog post or you're creating social media captions and you want them in a certain style, want them to look and feature, like reflect your business, reflect your visions, reflect your missions as a business, what you're doing. You want it to bring out how your product is looking like. You want it to feature your business very clearly. So you just need to guide it and give it that direction. You could equally have no design skills. So there's no problem. You don't need to know Photoshop and whatnot. So AI design tools can create very beautiful visions from a simple text descriptions. And we have several of these AI tools. We have Midjourney, we have DALL-E, we have Gemini's, Google's Nano Banana. ChatGPT can equally create some nice images. So in short, we are simply saying that AI is simplifying the work a lot. It is making the work easier. So let's say it's basically like having a talented team. So you are no longer on your own. You're no longer doing things on your own. It's basically you have help. And this, considering most of these tools offer some free plans, it means that you can be having this help basically for free. Or if you need to upgrade your work, you can equally get the upgraded plans, which are not necessarily as expensive as you having to get another person to do this work for you. So it is filling in the gaps on your skill set. So it's like you're having a writer, a designer, and a researcher on call for just a fraction of the cost. A very, very little tiny cost you have to pay to get this. So benefit number 3, you're doing more and you're earning more. So looking at these things, before AI, you are limited by how many hours you have. You could only do one project at a time. And most times you'd have like a burnout, having to do every single task manually. And because as a human being, there's a limited capacity, like there's a limitation to what you can do, then eventually it leads to you having a burnout. Yeah, and in short, also the amount of income you can earn is also very limited. So it's limited to your personal capacity. But with AI, you're able to take more clients, more projects. So one person can do the output of a small team because, as I said, it's like having your own team on board. So you're working smarter and not harder. And now this is where the real money opportunity lies. When it's like your capacity is expanded. So when your capacity is expanded, equally you're able to earn more, do more, and earn more. Yeah, your value is increased. Nice. So looking to more benefits. Just a minute, just a minute. Just a minute. Give me a minute, let me fix something. Nice, sorry for the interruption. So we are looking to more benefits. So this is benefit number 4, rather than number 3. So we have real people, real results. Like I said, it's not like this thing started today. It's been there for quite a while, a couple, like 2-3 years. So what are some of the use cases? These use cases, people who are currently using AI automation and it's working for them well. So an example would be a business owner. A business owner can now reply to 50 emails in just 10 minutes. And can you see? The slide is stuck. Okay. Let me. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Nice. Can you now see the new slide that I was speaking about? Nice, 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 nice. So yeah, I was talking of real people, real results, and the use cases that we are seeing for AI right now. So we have a business owner that replies to 50 emails in just 10 minutes using AI drafted responses. So what used to take you like half a day can now be done before you even have your breakfast. So, and I know most people would have this issue, the way at times the responses that AI produces can be a bit generic, and that's where prompt engineering comes in. That's where you have to up your prompt engineering game, giving this AI a persona, giving it context, basically guiding it very, very well in such a way that it does not give you general information. It does not generalize what should be happening here. Or rather, whenever it generalizes, then in short, it is giving you a lot of things while you only wanted a specific thing. So your job, as they say, normally they call it human in the loop, is for you to be giving AI a specific direction, very, very specific. Be very specific about what you want, because with AI, it's more of a garbage in, garbage out situation. The better you prompt it, the better the results you get. Yeah, so these responses get better with how well you're able to prompt it. Yeah. So I'm seeing something in the messages. Dorothy, is there anything I need to address at this point in the messages, or can I just proceed?
You can proceed, Valerie.
Nice, nice. Thank you, thank you. So the student the student, it can create for you a complete assignment outline in 2 minutes. So you have an entire assignment. Let's say your scope, you are yet to know the scope that you to cover. You have a lot of things that are happening, Oh, nice. So, it's just a discussion that was taking place. Sawa. So, yeah, you're a student and you need an assignment outline to be done in 2 minutes instead of you manually going through all your notes to come up with an outline. So once you have an outline in 2 minutes, then obviously you have more time for your research, your revision, and you can actually understand that material better because you have more time. For the freelancer, you get to deliver more work in the same time. And we know that people pay for value. So in short, if you're giving people greater value and more work, in short, you're bringing more to the table, then you're able to increase your income without necessarily increasing the amount of hours that you're working. So in short, AI is the ultimate productivity multiplier. So your productivity is, in short, multiplied. Yes. So, just as I was saying, the AI economy is not coming. It is already here. Yeah, so they're already ordinary people who are with no specific special background that are already building real income streams using these same tools that we all have access to. So we have lots of these tools. I mean, AI tools, there are a lot nowadays. There are a lot of AI tools nowadays. And most people are not maximizing these AI tools. So like we had talked of in the previous slides, we were talking of freelancers. You get a freelancer can charge right now around $50 to $200 per AI assisted project. So they have an AI assisted project where they're writing the captions, email templates, and more. And these clients, as I said, clients pay for value. They do not necessarily care the hours. Of course, they'd love you to use lesser hours so that it doesn't cost them more. But in short, they pay for results, not exactly the hours you are working. You could be working for 8 hours, and in the freelancer space, you're working for more hours, but they're still not seeing the results. So people don't pay for the hours. They pay for those results that you're bringing in within those hours. And then content creators. I mean, content creation is a huge space right now. It's a huge space. We have growing audiences with AI-generated content. I mean, most of us, I'm sure, are on TikTok, and quite recently there have been these fruits that are having drama. I don't know if any of you people have seen fruits with a lot of drama. Fruits are having relationships here and there, or this AI generated content where you see strawberry. Yes, Maria, to strawberry and I don't know, banana are having crazy relationship dramas here and there. Or these ones that I am baking soda. Please apply me on this. Yeah, bananito. Apilito, yes, absolutely. Or rub me on the surface. I'm aluminium. If you use me in this way, I can help you out in this way. Yeah. And they're getting a lot of audiences right now. I mean, lots of people are loving this AI content. And then apart from this obvious AI generated content, we are equally having a case where there's the use of AI avatars. So you have an AI mimicking how you look Like you find a video, you look at the person, you know that this is a real human speaking, but this is basically just an AI avatar that is acting on behalf of the person. So you have in short gotten how do we call it? What do we call it? So we have, let me see. You get your image. I've once interacted with someone. He owns an AI agency called Zenith Intelligence, and they do some amazing work. They have some amazing workflows, and part of what they do, they have some content generation workflows, AI workflows that they come up with. So basically what they will do for you, they get your image. So when they set up a meeting with you, they get your image. They perhaps record you for around 10 to 20 minutes. And then they have, as part of their workflow, an AI that is generating content for you, the captions, the scripts. They write it with AI. And then using a certain platform, they're able to generate an avatar that looks exactly like you. And because they now have your voice, basically how you normally talk, where you pause and whatnot, they integrate that there. And when you look at their videos and you're wondering, this is actually AI generated content, I could never have realized it is. Yeah, so creators, the consistent, apart from that, the avatar and whatnot, there's consistent posting. You have better captions. You have more engagement because now you're able to research. You can even use AI to research what are the top trending topics that are currently on TikTok, currently on X, currently on LinkedIn, and such and such. Students are equally earning on Fiverr. You zero experience, but just the right tools, the profile, and willingness to start. So could you be next? Absolutely, yes. So there's nothing that's stopping you from using these tools, like the people who are already leveraging these tools. You can absolutely use these tools and make your first AI income. The only thing you need to do now is basically just start. Just start. So yeah. What are these opportunities? We've already talked of the benefits that AI automation is giving us. So what are these opportunities? Like I said, things that AI is already doing, and you can leverage it to basically use it to your advantage and get some cash from it. You could use it to write blogs and posts. You could use it to write social media captions for businesses. You could use it to come up with email templates and sequences for companies, product descriptions, and business bios and profiles, because most businesses right now are really in the social media space to increase their coverage and to increase their audience and the amount of people who are buying from them. So yes, these are the things, the services you can offer, in short, the value you can offer in order to be paid. So why this can work is because you're using AI to finish work 5 times faster than the traditional methods. And since clients are paying for this result, they will not care how long it took you to create it, but rather the value that you're giving them. And what are some of these platforms that you can start out with, platforms that you can begin using? So we have Fiverr. It's a global marketplace and it works in form of gigs. So you set up your profile and you record a video of what you're offering, you basically set up your profile very well, and it works in the form of bidding. So you can go research on Fiverr. That is in the case that you want to start out your freelancer journey on Fiverr. There's also Upwork. Upwork is a very, very famous freelancer space. And there are also WhatsApp groups. And you know, nowadays, a lot of businesses are happening via WhatsApp. We have lots of businesses opening up WhatsApp groups per se. Let's say you're selling clothes. You open up a WhatsApp group where you post photos of your the items you're selling, and people join that WhatsApp group, and if they see something they like, then they are able to contact you. So considering that most businesses have these WhatsApp groups, and nowadays we equally have the WhatsApp channels, considering the businesses have this, then it means that you can equally leverage the opportunity. You can join several WhatsApp groups, especially those that have people that are doing the same thing you're doing, or rather you feel would have the clients who are willing to employ you, or rather put you up on projects so that you can earn the money. Yeah. So those are the opportunities that are there. What are the simple services that you can offer today? And as we've said previously, you don't need experience, because your AI is this team of yours. AI is your advantage. So you don't need a degree, you just need the right tools and a willingness to start. So a quick look into around 5 services that you can be offering. So we have the CV and cover letters. These are always in demand because job seekers nowadays, they need polished applications, and they'll pay for quality status. Quality results, if people know that they can give you their CV or their cover letter, and you're able to revamp the CV, and at the end of the day, these CVs get them the interviews they want, and they get the jobs they want, then it's a lucrative, it could be a very lucrative business. The email templates, the newsletter drafts, and email sequences for small businesses who hate writing, because not necessarily everybody loves writing. Not everyone is a fan of writing. The caption packs. So you have like a pack of social media captions, because now businesses are on social media a lot. Then you offer these social media captions. You can say, I shall give you like a month's worth of content, and just give me a couple of hours. By afternoon, I'll have delivered. I'll have it there with you. Basic graphics. This is Canva. Canva has now integrated the feature of AI. It has also integrated the AI feature. We are having, so you don't need design skills, like just as we had said before, you only need to be typing in some text and you're getting professional, very professional looking visuals in minutes. So the key point is you don't necessarily need the experience to start out. The only thing you need at the moment is the right tools, the confidence to offer these services, because every expert that we are seeing currently right now was once in that beginner phase. No one began knowing everything. So the only thing you need to have right now is that confidence to offer these services and the willingness to learn. Yeah, that's the main thing right now. So beginner-friendly tools. So now that you know AI automation is this process where your repetitive tasks are being done for you, that you know time is being saved, money is being generated, where exactly are you starting from? So the easiest tools to start out from would be ChatGPT. ChatGPT literally does a lot of things. Normally, if you are to study further or research further on the AI tools, different AI tools. Like I've said, there are so many AI tools. If you are to research further on the AI tools, each AI tool has something they do best. ChatGPT per se is good at writing and writing the emails, looking into the ideas that is you're asking it. So what ideas can I have? Generate for me 10 ideas for this and this and this. It also can do summaries, scripts. Basically, in a lot of creative writing and content, ChatGPT is very, very good. Very, very good. So that's why, like I was saying here, it's the Swiss Army knife for the AI tools. It's very, very easy to start out with. Gemini is very good if you're doing a lot of research. And then there's Claude. Claude is good with the technical stuff. If you're coding, an example, like I'm a computer science student, so for the coding and whatnot, it is very good with such kind of tasks. So you can also go read further on this, what each AI tool is best at. Yeah. And then there are also platforms, like I was talking about earlier. We have platforms where you can build this automation workflows. So we have Make and we have Zapier, and we equally have another called N8N. But since we are only talking of beginner-friendly tools, Zapier is I think I'd call it most basic. If you want to do very, very basic workflows, it would be very, very nice for you. Make, the advantage that make.com has is the fact that it is very visual. It is visual. You get to see in real time these applications that you're making. So it is also, both of them are tools that connect apps and they automate tasks. But in this case, for Make is very visual, very visual. So there are certain myths that we have around AI automation, or excuses that people would have as to why I wouldn't want to start AI automation, or what is stopping me from picking up this opportunity and moving forward into this. Some would say I need to code. No, you do not need to learn programming languages, know how to code. No. You just need to type plain English. And if you can send a text, then you can use AI. So no coding, no technical skills required. People say AI will replace me. It's a very, very common sentiment that has been going round and round, especially with how AI is booming right now. But you cannot, AI is only a tool, and a tool cannot replace you. Those who will replace, what will replace you are the people who know how to use AI. It's the same way when back then, when computers had just come into place, like 15, 20 years ago, when people had just started using computers, those people who learned and became computer literate, because right now, I mean, in any workplace, it is assumed that you know how to use computers. So those people who decided to stick with the old ways of bookkeeping and whatnot, yeah, and yes, exactly, Riona, humans with AI will replace humans without AI, not necessarily AI replacing you. So it is to your advantage that you learn how to use AI and learn to use it very, very well. Some say it is too complicated. It is too complicated. No, it is not. You can have something as easy as having 5 steps to your first $50, because when it comes to platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, people are paying some good amounts of money for these automation workflows. You're doing 50 emails for someone in 10 minutes. Like, it's simple stuff. It's not necessarily complicated unless you yourself decide to complicate it. Some say it is only for big companies. It is not. The most powerful AI tools, they're free and they're designed for everyday people, not corporations necessarily. It is also for your use. Nice, 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 nice. So that's far. That's far we've come. We've understood the benefits, or we've understood first what is AI, what is AI automation, what is it is doing for us. Nice, nice, nice. I'm saying, yeah. That is entirely true. That is true. That is true. Dorothy is saying that AI equally has some cons that humans can also beat. Like what I was saying earlier about the generic type content that AI may end up giving you instead of giving you something that is human-like, because humans, we respond to emotions. So if something is too generic and it doesn't have the human feeling, then equally it does not sell or become popular. So yeah, I have a very, very simple exercise just to demonstrate a simple workflow, an exercise that you can do on make.com. Make.com. Not entirely sure. It's currently 3:08. I seem to be running out of my time, but we shall just be doing this simple exercise. I have put it in step-by-step form. I'm sure we'll be sharing this template. We'll be sharing these slides, this presentation slides in the group later on, so that just in case we do not get to finish it, then you shall equally follow it step by step. But I shall walk you through very, very quickly and introduce you to make.com for those who do not know Make entirely, such that even when you go later on, even as you shall be following through these slides, you will get to follow up. You will get to follow it step by step. Where you won't be able to understand, you can equally prompt AI to walk you through. Yeah. So I think we shall get right to it. I'll get right to it. Get right to it. Give me a minute. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen. Nice. So yeah. So the page that I'm currently at, that is make.com. Then we go back a bit. Yes. So when you search make.com, the first place you shall be taken to will be, of course, the sign-in page or the sign-up. So you sign up, because if you're new to Make, you sign up and you're immediately taken to this first page. This first page is your dashboard. And on your dashboard, you shall see the daily usage. So on the free plan on Make, you get 1,000 credits. You get 1,000 credits per month. And we also have active scenarios, usage reset. So on Make, we use scenarios. Scenarios are basically where you shall be building your workflow. So let's say we create a new scenario. and you shall be brought to this page. And you'll notice with Mate, you work with modules. So you see like this big button, no, circlish kind of thing here. That is where you shall be adding your modules, and you can add several modules from moving. The more modules you have, the more complex your workflow is. So for simple workflows, you'd have perhaps 2 to 3 modules, at most 4, for very simple workflows. So let me just get right to it. I surely, I really hope we do get to finish this example. In the case that we don't, it's okay. Since Madam Grace has just said that we shall share the slides, you can follow through on your own once we are done. So let me just, even if I'm unable to finish the entire thing, I shall just show you how to add the modules, and equally a few things that come along with the modules, so that when you're doing it on your own, it won't be something entirely new. And then in the next, I think, 3 to 5 minutes, I shall quickly show that, and then we shall have a question and answer session afterwards, because our time is too far gone. Yes. So our exercise, we shall be having three modules. We are having a Google form module, Google Sheets, and an auto email template response. So what our workflow will be doing, we shall have a Google form. I'm sure you people are familiar with the Google Workspace, the different applications that are there. Let me just the Google Workspace. We have Drive, Gmail, YouTube, Google Meet, Sheets, Slides, and whatnot. So what we'll be doing here, we'll be filling in our Google form, and our Google form, when you fill in your Google form and you have some information that you've placed there, the information shall be taken into Google Sheets. So it shall be copied to a Google Sheet. And then after being copied to Google Sheets, you have an auto email that shall be sent to the person who's filled in the Google form. So it's a very simple process. So let me just go through the steps before we step into Make. The first step will be having our Google form. So you shall create the Google form, and you'll have the fields, very simple fields: name, email, message. And then step 2, you link the sheets. So linking the sheets enables us to have our responses going to a specific Google Sheet. So I have the Google Forms tab open here. So when you go to Google Forms, you'll click blank form, and then you will get an untitled form here. So after doing the name and the three fields, you just need to do 3 fields. Don't answer the we go to make.com a scenario, and making a new scenario is the process I had just previously shown you. You sign up, you get to the dashboard, and then you click these scenarios, and then you create a new scenario, and you're brought here. Then the fourth step, the trigger module. So the trigger module, like I said, Make works with modules. Make.com works with modules. So the modules will be using Google Sheets and Watch Rows. So I shall demonstrate that. So when you click to this plus sign, you'll find several apps, very, very many. So in this case, we need Google Sheets. So we'll click Google Sheets. And what do we want to do in Google Sheets? What are we doing? So that is what Watch Rows, this is where Watch Rows comes in. So in Google Sheets, we want to watch for new rows. We are looking at new information that is being brought. Yes. So here you shall see a lot of text boxes and text fields you need to be filling. So you shall first make a connection. This is normally you connect to your email. So once you click add, there'll be a lot of things. You will sign in with your email, and then it will bring you back here. And once the connection is set, selecting the path, I think we'll just select from all. And then you'll have this spreadsheet ID. Spreadsheet ID is more or less like the URL that normally appears here when you open a new spreadsheet on Chrome. So you'll copy whatever will be here and then place it here. Then will it contain headers? Yes, yes, yes. And then you'll basically just save. You Okay, I had an issue with my network. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Or you can? Oh, nice, 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 nice. So I think I broke off where I was talking about Gmail. We are adding the Gmail module. So when you basically just search up Gmail, and then we'll be using the send email, and you'll go through the same process, adding a connection, and then more things will be happening. And then you shall have a place you'll be asked for the email body template. And this is the template you shall be using. You shall just copy paste that there. This is an optional step, but it will be quite good. You can add another module. Oh, Madam Grace says she can't hear me. Is anyone having the same issue? Can you people hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay, nice. So as I was saying, step 6 is optional. Oh, it's breaking. So sorry. Am I clear now? Okay, nice. So I see our time is too far gone, but once you can add another module, that is the Google Sheets module, and then the last step would be to test it. After you've connected everything, this is the place where you do the testing. You run once, and then this is saying warnings because I've not done the connections, but once your connections are done, you can just run it once and the scenario will be up and running. Information will be moved from the Google Sheets to the modules, or the different modules. So from the forms to the Google Sheets and now into Gmail. Yes, I think that's basically it. So that is the 7th step. You can, once you get the presentation slides, you will look through that. So lastly, what shall we be doing next? So, oh my goodness. Why is my network breaking? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes. So let me close quickly. So what you can start by doing, you basically start small. You start small, and then as any other skill, for you to get better at it, you need to practice daily. So even if you don't do it daily, then you try out an automation, one automation weekly, one automation per week. And then the final thought. So the future is not AI replacing people. It is people who are using AI to replace those who don't. So the future will belong to these people who adapt. So you've seen the tools, the opportunities, you've seen the results, it is working. So the only question for you today is, will you start? Are you willing to start today? Yeah, so that marks the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Madam Grace. I am quite honored. I am honored to be speaking to you. Yes, I'm honored to be speaking to you people. It was an amazing experience. Thank you. Over to the host.
Thank you, Miss Valerie, for your time, for your presentation. I really learned a lot. I really learned like a lot. Thank you so much for your time and your presentation. It was really worth it. Unfortunately, time caught us up and we couldn't finish, but would love a second session with you, surely. Who is with me on this? We surely need a second session with you. So since time is up, anyone would like two questions for Miss Valerie before she logs off? At least 3 questions. So me personally, I have a question regarding, like, let's say the email automation process and all. So let's say during the process of, say, like the AI sending an email, let's say if it goes to someone else other than the intended person, or maybe accidentally sensitive data is released during the email, what happens? What security practices are being done through the email automation? Because with AI, anything can happen.
Nice. I'm getting the question. And I mean, yeah, we know security has always been a concern. Especially with AI. So in the case of make.com, to mitigate the issue where you're having an email sent to the wrong person, once you shall get to look through those modules, you'll find there are those different text boxes, like I've said, the different text boxes. Now that will be on you to ensure that you're mapping the right, there'll be a place to map this, like a certain, where a certain information, you are the one to specify the direction where that message will be going. So there's a place where the email will be mapped. So I'm presuming that should be helping out a lot with the ensuring that this email goes to the right person. And there's also something else you've mentioned. There's something else you've mentioned. The going something. Let me see. Security. I'm trying to get the last part of your statement. There's another issue. Okay, apart from it being, apart from the mapping, there's something else. Could you please repeat the last part of your statement?
The last part was, let's say if sensitive data is leaked during the whole process of automation, what security practices are being done? Let's say if an organization is sending, let's say 50 emails per day, and in the process, maybe the whole system is, what can I call it? Like, let's say it's gets an issue and sensitive data is released, leaked.
Yes.
What can be done to mitigate that issue?
Oh, nice. I was talking and my mic was muted. Sorry for that. So, oh yeah, we've talked of, under the modules, you've seen that we also need to do the connection. So I think if a leak first happens, if a leak is happening, or rather you detect that a leak has just happened, the first thing I think I'd advise the organization would be probably to first revoke access to the API connections, because you did the connection at first before you began anything. So first, revoking those connections. So after you've revoked the connections, we figure out what are these things that have been exposed, what has been exposed. This data, is it the names, the emails, the messages, when the leak started, how much damage has happened. And then after you've gotten to see these things, you also try to figure out what caused the leak. What was the source of the leak? After you've found the root cause of these things, you then start reviewing your permissions. Perhaps there's a permission that was granted somewhere and it was not supposed to be granted, whether it is in a certain module, let's say on Google Sheets or under emails, a permission was basically granted and it was not supposed to be granted. So after that's done, because it's already happened, you notify the users because they equally need to know this has happened. And then after that, you basically work on how to prevent. You look to prevention measures. You know that at this stage, this happened. So to prevent something like this happening, we need to tighten security at perhaps this step in the workflow. Yeah, I think that is what I'd advise.
Thank you. So we have Lori, who has raised his or her hand. I think a she. Yes. So Lori, what's your question?
Hello. Good morning. good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining from. My name is Lauren Dana. I'm a product designer and an operation manager as well. So mine is not a question, but rather an acknowledgement for the good work the whole team is doing, because I literally exited the group some time ago because I was having issues with joining any of the webinars because I couldn't get time and I wasn't keeping track. But someone from the team reached out to me. Shout out to Ebony. Thank you so much, Ebony, for reaching out to me and asking the reason why I exited the group. And I told her because I wasn't getting time, and she made a proposition of electing me to join the group. And today she did, and I actually enjoyed the section which I joined. I enjoyed the section, and it took out so many tips from this. I'm currently exploring Make as we were taught. I'm currently exploring it because I also use a lot of AI tools, but I haven't used Make, and today I am currently exploring it. Thanks for that. And what I want to bring to everyone's attention is, how you were able to bring up Make and for us to use. I would appreciate if going on any sort of you were mentioning some of the AI tools that we could use, but in the slide, if we could at least give for presentations like this. So you can say for presentation, we can use you list it in the slide. So these are the AI tools that you can use for this specific task. Presentation, you have Gamma AI that you can use in terms of generating pictures. You can use Nano Banana or all those things. I'm sure some of us here don't actually know much about these tools. So saying it, sometimes we kind of like forget. So if we can have a lot of those AI tools on the slides as bonus or there for us to go through anytime we want to do something, then we just refer to it. I would appreciate it a lot. And thank you so much, everyone, especially Ebony, for reminding me again to join this call. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I shall do that. I'll update the slides and add those tools, as you've said, the Mid Journey, Nano Banana, and whatnot. I shall do that before I send the slides in. Yeah. Thank you as well for.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Laurie. Thank you, Laurie. So we also have Tim Ruto. Kindly ask your question.
Hello, hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tim. Can you hear me? If you can just hear me, you can react. Yeah, thank you. So my name is Tim. I'm a student at Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. I am also an ambassador for We Can Code, which is an American company that specializes in training young talent in AI tools and equipping majorly students with the knowledge of basic AI. So mine is not really a question, but okay, I can say it's a question to Valerie. How can we connect with you? How can I connect with you personally? Because I feel like there's an opportunity to scale, just whatever we have had today. And before I let go of the mic, I just want to say that this has been a very interactive session. The presentation was very audible and well legible. I think everyone understood what Valerie was, presenting. And yeah, so Valerie, how can I connect with you personally, just so that we can, scale this? Because I can see right now we have 23 people in the chat or 30 people in the meeting, and I believe there's a chance, there's an opportunity to even have more people and to onboard more people to just get the basics of whatever we are talking about. Yeah, so That's it. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, team. Thank you, team. Thank you. I'm glad because the main aim of what I was aiming for with the presentation, or rather this workshop, I had desired that for anyone who is meeting AI automation for the first time, they get to learn, they see that this thing is not as complex as they may think. Yeah, I see Madam Grace has shared my email on in the chat box. Yeah, so you can reach to me via my email. That's valmalesi20@gmail.com. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Any other question for Malesi? Any other question? Any other question as we are time bird? Since there are no more questions, let's give a thumbs up and a shout out to Miss Valerie Malesi all the way from Kenya for her awesome presentation. Well clear, well understood. We hope for another session with you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your presentation. It was really worth it. Wow, bravo to the Kenyans. Thank you. Asante sana. That was perfect. Thank you. Yeah, so guys, it's a wrap up. We can close off for the day. Hope to see you again soon. Yeah, happy Easter holidays, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Bye, guys.